And you're back. Just like Eminem, he's been out of the limelight for years, but as he explains, not entirely away from the music game.
Well, since the Curtain Call record, basically never really stopped being in the studio. I kind of started taking, I felt like I wanted to break from the spotlight, for one, and just wanted to kind of be behind the scenes for a little while. And I spent a lot of time, working on music, and then wham, the Proof thing happened, and that kind of hit me pretty hard. And I was also, battling a pretty serious addiction problem. So it took me actually getting clean, getting sober, coming to terms with the fact that I am an addict and realizing that. And I think going through that whole process and then having clarity enabled me to basically come up with the concept of relapse. And it also felt like with this record that I kind of was relapsing back to the Slim Shady LP days.
During the long and arduous build-up to his latest album, Relapse, Eminem also fell victim to his worst ever bout of writer's block.
I was just going through such a difficult time, like kind of where I want to be personally in my career, how I want to rap, how I want to come out, like just going through all kinds of in my head that I had to work it out. Me and Dre had set up a trip to go to Orlando, and I was kind of nervous about it because I was like, oh man, is this going to be like every other trip we've done? Like just come up with nothing, be in the studio for 2 weeks and, come back home with nothing, That's what I was kind of wondering. So, but like, it seemed like a couple of weeks before that trip, actually, I started writing like a bunch of songs in my head, and it just all started dumping out. So when I went there, I actually had like punchlines and like ready, like basically was stacking up my ammo. And ever since then, from like July of around last year, in I think a 6 or 7 month time period, we recorded 2 albums, and hence, Relapse and Relapse 2.
Although his long hiatus, according to tabloid media, also featured weight problems and antisocial behavior, Eminem felt no pressure upon his return.
Well, once the clarity came, it was pretty much, I didn't really think about the pressure or anything like that. I mean, for years I thought about, like, while I was gone from the scene, I felt like when I come back, do I need to reinvent myself? How should I come out? What should I talk about? But, as I went through the whole process, of getting sober, it kind of fell into my lap. It was like, once I started going, I think, pressure, it was just fun for me again. Like, rap is fun for me again.
Eminem, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, let's get back to the chart. Here's Flow Rider at number 15.